I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Fan-Based Games.
Yeah. And welcome to our preview of Kraken Skulls, sponsored by Chris Couch Games.
Hey family, we're going pirating. Arrgh! This project is coming to Kickstarter on June 13th. Now here's Starla with an overview of this very piratey game.
Kraken Skulls is a swashbuckling game full of dice and danger. You play as a pirate captain who sets sail determined to become the most dreadful pirate of the high seas. Navigate treacherous waters as you do what pirates do. Hoard treasure to improve your ship's strength and win battles to gain the fear and respect of your opponents. Move secretly and simultaneously to determine encounters. Will you clash with rival pirates, try to escape the infamous Navy, or team up to defeat the deadly Kraken? Then pillage, bury, or dig to add cards to your hand. Spend treasure to upgrade your ship and add more dice to aid you throughout the game. With over 20 different dice minigames, each playthrough will be a unique experience. The first to achieve 6 dread is crowned ruler of the seas. Set sail for adventure in the hectic world of Kraken Skulls.
Arrgh! We on the 7 seas, baby, yeah!
So this game has theme.
Yes, it does.
About pirates.
Yes, this is a very, like I said, it's piratey.
Yes.
Because, you know, from the title, Kraken Skulls, you got to deal with a Kraken.
A Kraken.
And, you know, it just, everything's on here about pirates, you know, in the comical kind of way.
Yes.
You know, so it's really, really showing that theme.
Yes, so it definitely has theme.
Yes.
And then we get into the artwork of it. So
Yes.
the artwork is whimsical.
Yes, it's still coming with that theme of
Yes.
piratey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's whimsical. The components, you know, this is still a prototype,
It is a
family. It's still a prototype.
Mhm.
But I mean, the custom dice that has
dice.
things that, you know, you see in
Yes.
pirate lore.
Yes.
And it's just, you know, the pirate ships
And
and
the
the cards, you know, gives us that little, you know, kind of, you know, piratey feel. And it, you know, everything just screams pirate.
It screams
Everything
pirate.
screams pirate.
But
yes.
even as a prototype, I
Yes.
mean, this is ready to go to the table almost.
Yeah,
I think it's almost there.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
all the stuff that's going on, and you see that. Oh yes, I mean when you walk by, you're like, oh yeah, that's a pirate game.
Yeah, and then you got
That's
the
a
little
pirate
standees
Yes.
with your ships, you know. So
And then the Kraken dice, you know, have Kraken like tentacles on it. I mean, just all the components are really, really cool.
Yes. And now when we did the gameplay,
Yes.
and we went through the game,
Yes.
I mean, it's not a hard setup.
No.
Yeah, so you've got a really simple setup here, which you've got your 6 cards, and you've got your different ports you go to.
Yes.
And you've got some open water, and you're just going to be going around either clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on the die that you roll.
Yeah, you know, when you're trying to do your turn,
Yes.
at the navigation phase, you can either, you know, you got a custom dice here that shows, you know, you're either going clockwise or counterclockwise, or, you know, staying in port with your anchor. You can do that, or you can give, like they say in the rule book, give your fates to the wind and just roll your die and see where you go. And I think that's really cool. Now, you know, the crazy thing about it is that you have a Kraken that's going clockwise on every open water. So you gotta avoid him. Or if you feel lucky, you know, you can go against him and try to fight him. And then after the 3rd dread, because you try to get dreads, you know, the first person to 6 dreads wins. But if you hit 3 dreads, the first player that hits 3 dreads, this Navy ship comes out and harasses you at every port.
Yeah.
So you got the Navy ship that comes out, and you know it's up to the winds because you have this little disc that says counterclockwise, clockwise that you got to flip and see where the Navy ship goes to which port they go to. So you have the Kraken and the Navy ship. You got to watch out.
Pirates.
And the other pirates.
Pirates.
You got a whole bunch of stuff going on that you got to watch for, and that I think that brings in the fun.
Yeah.
That you know, like you're always you know competing and always doing something and always using your dice. Your battle dice.
Battle dice.
You know, and then you know with the 20 mini games that you'll encounter encounter, there's a lot of replayability in it.
Yes. Yes, and I mean, it makes the game really simple with the way they set it up. Because
Yes.
on your turn, you're just doing a few things. You're either going to sail,
Yeah.
battle, pillage, or you may be doing a little bit of all of that on your turn. So it just depends on how the game is being played.
It has a lot of variants. It has a two-player variant. It has another variant where it can be a little bit more complex. It has where you can put more mini games in the cards that
Yes.
the supply cards that you come out with. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and you're doing a lot of stuff, and I think that's what games should have is just you're always having a good time.
Yeah, and so the mini games are really what makes this game unique.
Yes.
That you're playing games within a game.
You're playing games within
A
a game. Because
Yeah.
if two players land on like a port, to battle it out, you got to do the mini game on the card.
On the card to battle it out,
and that
see
could
who
be
wins.
and that could be anything.
It can be anything.
And then if you tie, or you feel like you're on open water and you just go toe to toe with a player, but if you tie, you have a sword fight.
You got a fight
You
going
have a
on.
sword fight. So 'cause on your dice is a sword. So if you roll and the person with the more swords, they win.
They
So
win.
you're sword fighting. It's fighting with cannons and using cards. And then you're burying cards
Burying
on
cards,
islands. And in open water, you burying cards and digging them up. It's a lot going on.
A lot going on,
Yes.
lots of theme, battles with other pirates,
Yes.
battling Krakens.
All type of
You're
stuff.
gonna be busy
You're
if
gonna
you're
be
playing
busy.
Kraken Skulls.
Yes, you are. Now, family, remember, this is coming to Kickstarter on June 13th. Now, don't take our word for it. Like we say, for all of our previews, check out yourself. See if your family or your game group might like it. But, Starla, where can they find OFPG in this piratey world while we all on the seven seas trying to get away from a Kraken and a
Kraken.
Navy vessel? What's going on?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games,
Yep.
you can find us on Facebook,
Yes?
Instagram, Twitter,
Yeah.
right here on YouTube,
Right here.
and on TikTok.
Thank you so much, family, for coming out and checking out our preview of Kraken Skulls. Now, if you have any questions or comments, definitely put them down below. But like we always say, and I mean we always say, we love you. Bye now.
Everybody.